Hi everyone, my name is Tony Tabona from the Alpha Zones Indicator. I'm here to take a signal right now, which is at 450. 450 is the entry of the signal, and this is the time of the trade right now at 450 in the morning. And this signal is a put signal on GBP JPY. So I'm just waiting to see how the market reacts to this put signal. I'm liking a few things right now just by looking at the signal. The first thing is the fact that I'm using this Alpha Zones indicator. It's an indicator that we give for free to all members in our group. We have a Telegram group where you could join. The link is below on this video. When you join this Telegram group, you can go to the files folder and you'll find this indicator. This is basically the tool that we use to trade our VIP signals. And in saying this, I'm going to explain to you how you use this indicator. Basically, you've got two zones. You've got the red zone, which is this one up here, and then you've got the blue zone, that is this one at the bottom. And what happens is when the market is in the blue zone, it's most likely to go up. When it's in the red zone, it's most likely to go down. So what you need to do is for each entry, you always have to wait. Depending on whether it's a call or a put. If it's a put, you wait to take it for the red zone, which is this area. If it's a call, you have to wait for it at the blue zone. The rule is as simple and easy as that. So the trade started at this position, and what I really like about it, it didn't just start at a red zone that was newly formed, but it started along this path of the trend line. There's two trend line. They are green on each perimeter of the market, and the good thing about these trend lines is they also act as a reversal position, just like the red zone and the blue zone. So in other words, if you have this trend line with a formation of a red zone together with this this trend line, what you are really getting is that confirmation of the market reversing at that newly formed red zone. So for me, that's a good place for an entry. And then I'm just going to wait and see what happens to this trade. It's getting retested on that position, and I'm liking this retesting simply for the reason that it's coming back again to that point where it previously touched, and it seems to be breaking that point. Now what I'm hoping to see happen is for this candle in this 10 seconds to come back and close below here. That way, what it does for me is giving me the strength to show that the market is not really strong to break that position, and that's exactly what happened. So it's really staying around that position. So even if it can go up again, as long as it closes within this position, no matter how many times the red zone get formed, I'm counting on the strength of the red zone formation as well as this trend line right here. This is a very strong position, which is the equivalence, of the market going to that red zone and coming back at that position to go down. So the conditions are really the same on this Alpha Zones indicator. So I'm gonna take my trade definitely because I can see the strength, how it's pushing it down. I'm left with just about another 1 minute for this trade to start, so it's just a matter of waiting to see the next entry. Now I'm saying the next entry because I want to explain something. Our signals are based on 3 steps of 5-minute trades. So in other words, if it doesn't win on the first entry, which is this one right now running, we take it to the next one, which will run from here to there. If it doesn't win by the time it gets to 5 o'clock, then you take it on the third entry. So basically you've got the first entry, which is currently running, the second one, and then the last one being the third entry. Any of these 3 should give you a win, provided you only trade according to the conditions that are being met by the Alpha Zones indicator. So let's just see what happens. We're just about 40 seconds from the closure, 20 seconds rather, from the closure of this entry position. I like what I'm seeing because there's a strong rejection taking place. I'm just going to zoom out a little bit just to see where this reverse. Okay, so this is where it's struggling to break forth in this area here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take my trade for the next 5 minutes. I'm in with the trade. It's a put signal. I like what I see in terms of the market, in the sense that it has been pushing, you know, in and out in that position. I like the strength that I'm receiving of the fact that it's on the red zone, not only on the red zone, but together with this trend line right there. You know, the trend line basically works with previous reversal points. If I zoom out, you could see, I don't know how far back I can go, but you'll notice that, you know, there's always that position where the trend line respects the previous reversals on either side. So that's basically what I'm counting on right now. And as it is, you know, I'm really getting a good ITM right now. It's just a matter of waiting to see how far this will go, because remember, this is a 5 minutes trade. I hope that this is you know, becoming easier for people to understand through our videos. As I said, we have a Telegram group. Sorry, I'm catching a breath there. We have a Telegram group that you can basically join, and in the Telegram group, we share signals. We give free signals as well. We've got a free channel that you can get free signals together with this free indicator for you to even practice, you know, and run it on demo. Watch these videos that I'm posting on this channel. You can subscribe to this channel so that you can keep getting updates of our videos, just to see how our signals are doing, and then you could just do exactly what I'm doing, you know. And then yeah, it's basically as easy as it looks. I know sometimes we tend to say that something looks easy but it's difficult to do, but trust me, with our signals, these are so easy to follow, as long as you stick to the rules. As long as you say the red zone is for the puts and the blue zone is for the calls. So what I'm gonna do right now, just to make this video slightly shorter, I'm just gonna pause it and then we'll jump onto it on the last candle just to see how it's going, just to avoid making the video too long. Alright guys, so here we are again. We are on the last countdown, the last 30 seconds of this trade. It got tested right in that same position. It's dancing around in that area. I'm pretty confident because I'm looking at the trend. The trend of the market is downtrend, so that for me should be a good boost to see this trade close slightly into the money in that last few 5 seconds. So let's see what will happen in exactly the next 1 second, and it's in the money. Just on that last second, it is in the money, and I like the way it ran. It was quite a close call, but it's in the money. It's in the money. It's in the money. Whether it's in the money by a millimeter or half a millimeter, in the money is in the money. So I'm glad that I took it at the right position as well. I didn't take it any millimeter down, otherwise I would have lost that trade. So I think that really explains the power of the newly improved Alpha Zones indicator. And you can see now how the trend lines are changing in relation to, you know, the previous reversals in this area. So that's basically it. My trading has been all simply based on the use of the Alpha Zones indicator, and even when I share my history, you know, you'll be able to see that as much as I do take some losses, and these losses are primarily where the market has met the conditions, and then, you know, those conditions were not were completely broken, you know, and I went on to still take the same trade. Like I lost GBP CAD here, I took it there, I won it, and CHF I took it again the second time, I won it. So that's basically it. That's basically how we take these trades. With CHF JPY here, I lost it and the market continued going the opposite direction, so I completely left it, and now I have a good entry. So guys, with that being said, I hope that you like this video. I hope that you like what you see in terms of our trades, our signals. Please click on the link below, join our channel, and feel free just to, you know, ask questions on the group. We are here to help you. Thank you so much. Look forward to the next video. Cheers.